I've kind of been working real hard lately. I got a floor in this sucker, which is amazing. I'm already using the floor over here to make some panels for a wall that goes inside here. And I had access to some tires, and I wanted to put a water tank in the kitchen here that will collect water off the front part of the roof. Then the back part of the roof will feed the water tank I built into the floor here. This goes way down, like at least that far. I think it's actually in the ground further than it is above. Anyway, I had some tires, and they were the right diameter to put a water tank on top of them. However, it's not just a water tank on top of tires. They're packed with clay, like really packed, because when the water tank is full, it's gonna weigh like 1,000 pounds. So my kids actually did most of that. Just got clay from over here, packed it in, hit it with a hammer, this big hammer a lot, packed it into the edges. Anyway, it's real solid. It should be able to hold that no problem. And then, I thought about putting this on top of the concrete, but then I was like, it's going to be filled with clay, and that's going to be on top of the concrete. What if it's going to make a mess? So let's just put it where it's going to go and just do the concrete right around it. And yeah, concrete's looking great. It took several days to do the concrete floor, even though it's not that big, but it kept raining, so I had to stop and then blah, blah, blah. Anyway, it's totally good now. Oh yeah, and it makes these poles a little sturdier. I don't want to shake the whole thing too much right now because I don't want to crack the concrete. It's new. But yeah, it doesn't wobble much. It still does a little, and I should put some kind of cross bracing on these poles. But I mean, it was really windy the other day, and everything was fine, so I'm not too worried about it. And I want to start filling up that water tank from the roof pretty soon. Like I want it to be connected to this part of the roof today, preferably. So next time it rains, I can start collecting water. Because to do all this concrete, I've been using water from the water tank inside the house here. And it's just water that filled up before I had the roof on, just from the rain. There were a couple of days where it rained like a lot, and filled the tank up in there like 2/3 of the way. But now it's getting pretty low because I've done all this concrete in there and blah, blah, blah. So I need to put a gutter on here. And obviously my first thought was to just make a gutter that attaches, like your standard gutters. But my 5-year-old keeps telling me, why don't you just bend up the bottom edge of the metal? And I was like, there is no reason I will not bend up the edge of the metal. So that's what I'm doing, which is great because then I don't have to waste more material making the gutter. So, and it's pretty easy to do too. It's funny how simple things are a lot of the time. Like, if you don't make it complicated, like a 5-year-old is just bend up the edge. Like, yeah, it doesn't have to be any more complicated. Plus, it gives the edge here, some more sturdiness. Not that it needs it, but it doesn't hurt. It's kind of a messy job here, but that will block off the end. It's good enough. Alright, I need to pipe from here to that water tank. Which direction do I want the water tank facing? Because I won't be able to change the direction after I have a pipe going into it. It does have a hole right here. Alright. This is the out nozzle. That's what I care about the most right now. Do I want it to go that way, or it could come out this way? I'm gonna have like a counter table kind of thing going across the whole back there. You know, food prep zone area. And I guess I'll put a sink either right here, or if I turn it this way, right here. Either way works, I guess. All right. You know what? This way. This is the way it should go. And I need to have a sink that's on wheels. And, I mean, it's not going to use a ton of water, so I'll just have a little drain that goes out the side or whatever. Maybe I'll put a little trough down there to go toward the plants or whatever. But I think this way, because if I put it this way, the sink is going to be basically built into the whatever thing here, right? But there's going to be times when I'm going to want to fill up a bucket of water. I'm going to want to get the sink out of the way so I can just put a bucket there, right? So yeah, sink on wheels or movable, whatever. I think. I can always change it later if I change my mind. This looks good though. And I need to get a nozzle squirter, whatever, valve. And some, I think this leaks. I'm pretty sure this leaks. Yeah, there's no tape on it. Some ants in there though. Get out of here. Alright, I should be able to take a pipe straight from here to there with something that will connect here in some way. Yeah, something that'll connect. I don't know. Let's go look at what I have, I guess. Alright, I cut a PVC elbow and melted it with a candle to kind of fit on the edge of there. Yeah, I'm sure it'll leak a bit, but it should get most of the water. And that goes right in. I actually didn't have a big enough pipe laying around, but I had a connector, so it's fine. And now all the water's gonna squirt out there. So, let's see if we can find a nozzle. I don't know. I might have one in my house. Alright, I was in luck. I actually had all the stuff. I have a whole bunch of just PVC junk that I got years ago from some guy who had all these leftovers. He was a construction guy. He was just like selling all this junk, and I was like, I'll take 20 buckets of just random PVC things. And yeah, I rarely have to buy any pieces. Although I did recently buy this, which is the backup for my main water nozzle. So I'm gonna have to get another backup, you know, in case I spring a leak anywhere. All right. Okay. Rain. I really love this kind of thing. You know, the kind of thing where you set it up once and then it passively collects resources for you. So good. So good. Doesn't need batteries, needs basically no maintenance. And, you know, eventually I'll have to replace the valve. And, you know, I probably want to put something back there to, you know, protect the water tank from the sun. But even, I've seen people have these in the sun for decades. And I just need it to rain now. Oh man, I haven't been this excited for it to rain in a while. Got up early and went and swam a lap around the island, and then I got out and it started raining. So I went and looked at the gutter. Well, I don't know, what do you call it? It's still a gutter, right? Even though it's just the edge folded up. Anyway, very little water is dripping out. It's almost all going into the tank. So it looks like it's working really well. I don't know if you can hear. Can you hear that rain? Oh yeah.